Right, now very pleased to welcome my guests onto the show. It's Tina and Weslley. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Tina, you're from Forward to Employment, and Weslley, you're from the Nurture brand, and we'll be talking to you in a moment. But Tina, Forward to Employment, now you're one of our partners here at Made in Kent Radio. You've been on before. Just remind our listeners, what is it that you do exactly?
So we are a post-16 provision helping young people with special educational needs and disabilities into employment by providing supported internships. We work with young people aged 16 to 24 with an educational healthcare plan, and we provide a supported internship through the workplace. So it's different to your traditional education, and our young people are in work placement over 4 days a week, and then they have a study day 1 day a week. By the end of the internship, we would hope that our young people would gain employment.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we're hearing a lot on the news lately as well with the government and things like that. And it's so important that there's that pathway for people that need that extra help to get into employment. And that's exactly what you do.
Yeah.
And you work with lots of different organisations. And I know we spoke about this before, and I think sometimes it's kind of breaking the stigma or the worry or the anxiety for employers to take somebody on that they thought beforehand they couldn't.
Yeah, that is it. And how we do that is we go in, we can offer support through a job coach. So a job coach is allocated to an intern to support not only the intern but the workplace as well. And when we take our interns in, our job coaches are trained in what we call systematic instruction. So they will teach the job and they will break those tasks down, and then we help the employer to learn how we do it. So they may have employees themselves that could benefit from systematic instruction.
Yeah.
We can also go in and offer neurodiverse training in the workplace, disability confident training, and we offer, more recently this year, we've offered out safeguarding training to our business partners.
It's amazing, when you take people on, if you're an employer, you don't get that level of support for anyone that you take on, and this is what you're providing on a plate.
Absolutely, absolutely. And our young people are building confidence in their workplace. So they're learning that it's almost like a very long working interview where they need that time, they need that structure. And actually they build those relationships over time, but actually the workplace are absolutely learning as well from this experience. So they're learning how they could adapt the way we do our training to their own staff teams. And that's why it's hugely successful.
And what kind of sectors are we talking about? Is it everything? I mean,
yeah,
who are you working with?
Pretty much everything. So today, I've got to mention this, today is actually National Supported Internship Awareness Day. So we're doing a lot today of going out and trying to build awareness. Tonight, Rochester Castle Spire is going to be lit up in orange. So we're not painting the town red, but we're lighting it up in orange. We've got the clock tower being lit up in orange today. Oh, wow. So we've got some of our job coaches over there today holding a stall. We've got a celebration over at Darren Valley Hospital where we've got interns working. So that's in celebration and recognition of today. And really the day was set up to try and raise awareness of what we do and the struggles that we have in our sector.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I mean, you're doing a great job, and it's rewarding to hear the success stories and things like that we will be talking about. And we've got Weslley here as well. Thank you for coming on the show. You work for Nurture brand.
That's correct.
And you work with Forward to Employment, and you have someone in your workplace at the moment. Is that right?
We actually got 2 interns working with us.
Wow. That's fantastic.
It's been brilliant, the process, because at the beginning I wasn't sure if it was right for us. I think I went back in February 2024 when I went to the seminar, and I had the opportunity to meet with Tina and all the people at the seminar, which changed my mind completely.
That's incredible.
And instead of just, finding a match for our business with just one intern, we actually got two.
Fantastic. Look, Weslley, I want to find out more about that. I'm going to play a song and come back to this. But thank you so much for joining us. We'll speak again in a moment. My guests this morning, Tina and Weslley. Good morning.
Morning.
Tina from Forward to Employment. We've just been talking about the wonderful work that you do for young people, getting them into work. And one of your clients is here, Weslley from the Nurture brand. First of all, Weslley, what is the Nurture brand? What is it that you do exactly?
Right. The Nurture brand, they've got different brands under the umbrella, right? We work for Rebel Kitchen, which is based in Walderslade industrial area. We look after the juice side. At that side, we do nut milks, shots, lemonades. We're just launching our kombu as well, which is our high vitamin C, imported directly from the South America. It's a hyperfood for us, so it's quite new in the market. We do coconut waters as well. So a variety of juices and nut milks in the juice side. But the Nurture brands, they also deal with crisps and chocolate bars as well.
Fantastic. I know you brought some treats in today as well, so we're going to be enjoying those for the rest of the day, Weslley. Thank you so much for that. And now you went to a seminar, you found out about Forward to Employment, you met Tina and the team there, and you're really taken back, and so much so that you've taken on 2 interns at Nurture. Tell us, what made you do that? What was it that you thought, actually, yes, this is for us?
Initially, when I went to that first seminar in February 2024, I went there thinking, we're quite a small company. I'm not sure if this is the right moment for us. I don't think if this is the right decision to take on an intern at the moment, because I was thinking that's going to take us time to train. We need to do risk assessments. There is a lot of small things and time consuming at that time when I was thinking.
And a lot of employers are going to be thinking exactly that.
Exactly. But just when I went to that seminar, it changed my mind completely, because the way that the interns was presented to us, the Forward to Employment, the support that they give the interns and ourselves as an employer, I just thought to myself, okay, it might not be that difficult. I think we should give it a go. And that's what we decided to do. Instead of just taking one intern with us, we decided to take 2, one for the production room and one for the warehouse.
That's amazing. Considering you thought you weren't going to do it at all,
yes,
and now you've got 2 interns.
Yeah, and I need to confess, Forward to Employment, they found the perfect match for us.
Yeah.
Because we gave them the risk assessments, what we could offer the interns. Tina, job coach, they've done an amazing job finding us the perfect match, and they've been doing brilliant in our production room and the warehouse. All the feedback I've got from the staff, the management team, is just fantastic.
And Tina, would you say that, that's a big part of your role, is matching the right candidate up with that employer?
Yeah, so we work with the interns when they first come to us, and we work on something called vocational profiling, and this is essentially ongoing throughout their whole time with us. So they do have a booklet that they have to work with and work through, but actually we're continually updating the vocational profiling because things change, right? We change our minds about things. We may go into a workplace and go, oh, that's not for us. These young people have left school, and a lot of them do not know what they want to do. So it's really important that we do this process with them. And the vocational profiling looks at hobbies, skills. We look at skills assessment. We look at what you've done before. And actually, with both interns that were placed with Nurture Brands, we found that we looked at those skills and we were able to not only just match them to a role, but we have done a bit of job carving with them as well, haven't we, Weslley?
Yes.
So we've looked at the role and we've adapted it slightly to suit their needs.
And I would say they have developed their skill so rapidly. In the first beginning, we had to, do some work cards, instruction cards for them. Right now, they coming in at the right time, just crack on with that work. There's minimum input from our staff and the management team as well. Also, I would like to say that it has changed the company's culture. Our staff changed the way that we approach to each other, the way that we talk to each other. And I think this is really beneficial for any business out there that's looking
Absolutely.
to change that culture.
And I imagine with these kind of interns and things, you know, it's life-changing for them. They've been given an opportunity that's, you know, 1 in a million opportunity. And they must bring that loyalty into the business as well.
That's you're right. Yeah. We've got Josh and Mike. Josh working in the production room, Mike in the warehouse, and they both give us really good feedback. Not only ourselves giving them feedback, but it is important to see how they feel towards what the task that we give them in the production in the warehouse. And they always been on time. They actually now asking to do different things because they feel more comfortable. The routine of doing exactly the same thing every day just got them more confident, and they are now asking us, "Oh, can I do something else?" Mikey that works in the warehouse asked us to work in the production room, do something different. So it just shows that they are now more confident to talk about their feelings, about the progress in the business. They are actually coming to us, where in the very beginning they were really shy because I think they had to prove themselves that they can do the job, so people don't look at them differently, thinking they they can't do the job or they only can do certain things. And at the moment, I just think that they can do anything that our full-time staff can do. That's the main thing.
They've built up that confidence and they feel integrated and one of the team now, which is great. And who, you know, as an employer, who doesn't want someone turning up on time, being loyal, asking questions and being like they really feel like they're part of something special.
And I would also say that's no different of taking a full-time staff, because you'd take the time to train them, just as you did with the interns. If anything, I think because they put in 110% every single day, they tend to learn quicker than a full-time, a normal person that we would be employing.
That's amazing. It's such a great success story, Weslley, and I'm really pleased that you've come on to tell us all about it. And you're just one business, one sector that can benefit from this as well. And, you know, let's face it, it looks, in this day and age as well, it looks good on your brand as well, because you are really open thinking and taking people on and giving them a chance. And so it's good for business. Good for the intern as well. It's a win-win situation, Tina, isn't it?
It's a win-win.
And this is something that we feel like we've got a bit of a small voice. You know, I've been doing this job for 6 years. I started as a job coach and I worked in SEN education before I came into this. And I had never heard of a supported internship. I didn't know what the job coach job was. But I thought, let's give it a go. And that's what worries me, that people just don't know about supported internships. They don't know what they are. And the more chances we get to do things like this, lighting up the cathedral tonight, celebrating Supported Internship Day, the more awareness we can get. And hopefully reach out to not only the people that need our support, those young people, but actually reach out to businesses.
Absolutely.
And try to support them as well.
It's a celebration.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Look, any business listening right now wants to find out more, where's the best place to go? To your website, I imagine.
So yeah, if you're a business and you want to find out more, if you head over to our website, there'll be an area on there. If you go to the main menu, there'll be an area with information for businesses. And then at the bottom of that page, you'll see an inquiry form. Again, if you're looking for a supported internship, there's an area for supported internships. There's a page dedicated to that, inquiry form again. And we also do local supported now, which is for supported employment, which is for adults 19 to 64. So there's a page for that as well. So if you have left education, you've lost your educational healthcare plan, but you need a bit of support getting back into work, and you're an adult between 19 and 64, we can support you there as well.
That's fantastic. Yeah. That's great. I know we'll be getting you back on again in the future. Yeah. And for now, Tina and Weslley, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And
pleasure
keep in touch and keep up the good work. Thank you so much.